Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I want to talk about a knife that I just got out of the mail. And this is one that I found on eBay probably about 2 months ago. Sent the guy an offer, he didn't really take it, and I said, well, forget the knife. You know, it's not the most incredible knife, but you know, I'm not going to pay that much for a knife like this. And then I'm going through eBay again. You know how it is. You just kind of find the same knives you've looked at, but you're like, nah, that's not the right price. Well, I messaged the seller and I said, hey, look, I'll give you this offer and you can accept it or not. And he did. And the knife I picked up was a Frost Cigar Stockman. And I am not a huge Frost knives fan. The very first knife I actually really got was a Frost Knives branded Steel Warrior Choctaw. And that was the knife I bought when I went out scouting. And I have lost that knife to time. I don't know where it is. And I've still yet to find a Steel Warrior Choctaw with a blue bone handle. That's exactly what it was. I remember it because it stuck out to me in the case and I was like, I have to get the blue. But other than that, I don't really buy Frost knives, not because I think they're horrible. Some of them are good, but I haven't really found a desire to buy them. For a couple bucks more, you can buy a great Rough Rider, and a couple bucks more, you can buy a few other things. But I saw this one and I thought to myself, this is very unique. Very unique. I felt like the wood was pretty nice. I know that this is a thing they used to do a lot in the 90s. And for me, it's okay, but I thought this side looked really unique, really interesting. I didn't see this side at all, but it's a lot brighter than this side. But the other reason why I bought this was because it's a unique shape. It's very stocky, and the blades are very uniquely shaped as well. Here is your clip point blade, okay? But I am going to pin this up against another knife that other people might have in their collections, and that would be this Case Large Stockman. And you can see that, yeah, the Case Large Stockman is very lengthy in length, but it's not very tall. The Frost knife has a very tall but stubby clip point blade, and I thought that looked very unique. And I'm going to keep this as a reference because I feel like it's a knife that a lot of people might have. But also the thing I was really impressed with was the spring tension. The spring tension on this knife is very good. Now, I wouldn't call this a sheep's foot blade. It kind of goes out a little more that way than down. I'm tempted to call this a lamb's foot, but it might be a sheep's foot. I don't know. But yet again, I will compare it to a case knife. And you see how this kind of goes out a little further into a point than this one does. It's kind of pushing the grounds of being a lamb's foot. So there's that blade, okay? And then the one that I thought was really unique looking is the Spay blade. The Spay blade almost looks like the clip point blade, but even more stubbier. And I thought that looked very unique. So here is a pen blade in place of a Spay blade, but you can see they're very different shapes. And I felt like this knife would handle itself best as a package opener. I mean, look how that holds in the hand. You can just open up packages, tape for days, and it's a very manageable size. And that spring is really strong. The lamb's foot or sheep's foot blade, I think, is a very interesting shape, but I think this is perfect for sharpening pencils in the office. That's at least what I'm going to use it for. So this knife is really unique. I thought these slanted bolsters were also a nice touch. But also, look at the fit. Look at the fitment on that. That's not bad. I was thinking I would have to polish this up and maybe satin finish the blades, but I think the only thing I'm going to have to do is probably file down the kick of this sheep's foot because it does kind of stick up there and the point does snag my finger. at that point, I think that's all I'm really going to do to this knife. But I feel like this is a very unique little piece. Yes, it's from a company that, you know, is not highly, you know, regarded, but you have to admit Jim Frost put out a lot of different designs, and this is one of those unique designs. So I hope you guys liked this this review of the Frost Knives Cutlery Cigar Stockman, and I think it's just a very unique piece. So till the next video, I will talk to you guys later.